I got a question for you guys. You ever seen a movie called District 9? It was actually a pretty cool movie. I enjoyed it. Really did. And I was hoping for a part two, actually, because it left off in a really good spot for a part two. But it's about these aliens. This big giant mothership thing is floating above the city. I don't remember where this actually takes place, but it doesn't matter. It's on Earth for sure. And these, kind of call it riffraff aliens. We have to deal with them. What are we going to do with these? Let's just put them down here in this dumpy area and blocks it off and kind of cordon it off and put walls and things up and like, just we'll leave them alone. But like we got to check on them too. We got to have these militarized forces going and check on them, make sure they're not doing anything illegal. And this big giant mothership sitting up above, it won't leave either. So it was a fascinating movie. I really enjoyed it. Good entertaining movie. But they treated these aliens, you're riffraff, but let's put them in these little camps, this little mini city for them. So when I saw this article headline from Zero Hedge, $3 billion, 300-acre mega city envisioned for California's record homelessness, but there's a twist, I could not help but think, oh my God, District 9, fiction, fake, comes to reality in California because of the epic failure of these liberal democratic policies. That's who's been in charge in California for the longest time ever. I don't know when the last time the Republicans actually held a stronghold on California. And if it was, it's probably very temporary. Oh, Democrats got it back again. Could you imagine building a city, mini city, for the homeless, which means what? There's going to have to be buildings and facilities and water, everything. It's a city. And I was telling my dad about this today. Today is my birthday, by the way, Sunday. And we went out, took my dad with us and family. Went and had a little lunch. And we were talking about this stuff. And we were talking about California and all this. And I said, when I get home, I've got a video to do about this whole California crap. I said, they're ready to build a $3 billion, 300-acre, like mini city for the homeless. I said, Dad, what do you think everyone else who's slaving, who can't ever get ahead, and is, why am I paying these taxes? Why am I doing this? Why am I struggling? I'm going to go live in the homeless city. I'll go over there. This beats being here. I'll get everything handed to me for free over there. I'll just go live over there for free. They give us free needles in case we need to get, we're doing drugs. They give free needles in San Francisco, California, where your tax dollars are paying for the free needles. Here, let me help you kill yourself. Let me help you stay homeless. California, brilliant liberal Democrats, of course. Put a liberal Democrat in charge, and they will run your business and or government, whatever they're in charge of, into the ground. Let's read the article. Zero Edge, I don't want your ad in my face, bro. It says there's an X. I'm trying to exit, and it won't let me exit. Ask any San Franciscan what the state of California has an excess of, and the most likely answer will be homeless people and their excrement, especially with the liberal Mecca recording as many as 16,000 feces complaints in just 1 week. Actually, ask just about anyone, and the answer will be the same. After all, with 130,000 homeless, California is now home to more than a quarter of the nation's homeless population. That all may change soon. However, if a new crowdfunding effort succeeds in its effort to solve the U.S. homeless crisis by building a 300-acre city open exclusively for those without a home, Dwayne Nason, founder of Folsom-based Citizens Again, released details Thursday of his plans for an estimated $3 billion private city equipped with amenities and services for 150,000 high-needs population. Can I ask you a question? Crowdfunding? You know how some of these work? Oh yeah, we're doing that. We're a nonprofit, and then they go petition the government of California. We need some money. Can we get a grant or something? Yeah, here you go. And then they get the money that way. Even if they don't, and this was 100% grassroots, we're taking donations. We need $3 billion. Who in the hell is going to do that? These Democrats ain't got any money. Their slush funds are being cut off by Donald Trump. They can't do it. Not that they'd want to waste it on that anyway. We don't waste it on that. We need the money ourselves. We can't get rich if we're giving away to them. No. Where's the money going to come from? And once this private city is built, how does it stay running and functioning? Who pays for that? And the people who are in there helping the city function, who pays those people? So let's see what we got here. Let's see this brilliant idea. Qualified citizens, those who meet as yet undisclosed criteria, will be allowed to live in the city and are free to leave whenever they wish, says Nason, who adds, some might want to stay forever. According to a press release, the all-inclusive... Hold on. Now this song parody is absolutely dead on. Because it has... You ever hear of a song, Welcome to the Hotel California? You can check out anytime, but you can never leave. This is in California. Qualified citizens, those who meet as yet undisclosed criteria, will be allowed to live in the city and are free to leave whenever they wish. You can check out anytime you wish, but you can never leave. Welcome. Oh my God. Some might want to stay forever, Nason says. According to a press release, the all-inclusive city, which hopes to overtake San Francisco as the Mecca of America's homeless, will offer high-density housing and dormitories consisting of sleeping quarters and communal bathrooms and private showers. I could just see a bunch of drug addicts boxed up next to each other, getting high all night, doing fights. They'll turn into gangs. You're gonna have gang wars and territory, and this could be the mafia. Like, oh my God, I can see this coming a mile away. We'll offer high-density housing and dormitories consisting of sleeping quarters and communal bathrooms with private showers. Additionally, residents would be provided RFID-enabled wristbands. We're not giving it under the skin. Wristbands to be tracked constantly, and then they scratch that out. Zero Hedge scratched that out. To not be tracked constantly, to gain access to their dorm rooms, as well as perform tasks such as job check-in, purchasing items with credits, medicine consumption, and more. Now, did you catch that? There's one thing in there big time. These RFID-enabled wristbands will let them gain access to their dorm rooms, as well as perform tasks such as job check-in. Who are they going to be working for? Which jobs? Does that mean the companies have to also have an RFID scanner that's tied into the city system that lets them know if that person came to work today? That's one thing. And then this is the bigger one. Purchasing items with credits. I'm sorry, what is a credit? You didn't say money or debit card attached to a bank account, or even cryptocurrency for that matter. Credits. That RFID-enabled wristband will allow them to purchase items with credits. You're not telling me they're going to earn credits by some means, okay? Also, medicine consumption and more. In describing his vision, Nason says that each of the 4 neighborhoods will have their own cafeteria and kitchen and multiple scheduled eating times. Scheduled eating times. Sounds like a prison. To accommodate a 150,000 person population. And since the homeless are probably not best known for their, ironclad work ethic, the neighborhoods will also be fitted with tiered seating for residents to watch TV in, a community setting within their neighborhood. I'll probably go, I don't want to watch CNN. I want to watch Fox News. No, I don't want to watch the Elf TV Christmas show. We watched it the last 4 Christmases. I want to go back to the old Christmas story. We're going to fight, again, about homeless population. According to the Citizens Again website, Other aspects of the homeless city will include hospitals, dental and vision services, mental health, movie theaters, bowling alleys, sports courts, hotels for visiting family, dog parks and kennels, perimeter staff housing. Oh, perimeter. What is a perimeter? A perimeter is the outer banks of an area. So if you have a castle and I tell my guards, go to the perimeter, they go to the very outside edge where the property line stops, where you normally would have a border wall or a fence to your neighbor or country. That's the perimeter. Perimeter staff housing. This sounds like an effing prison for the homeless. Job training, GED certificates, housing and job placement. And they have a couple little, picture type things of how some of this might look. TV pods are semi-enclosed rooms with tiered seating for citizens to watch TV in a community environment within their neighborhood. Each TV pod will play a unique channel, giving the entire 1 acre floor many viewing options. Okay, there we go. So guys, you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight over what you want to watch. Just go to pod number 17. Pod number 16 is on CNN. Pod number 17 is CNN 2. Pod number 3 is CNN International. Pod number 4 is CNN Worldwide. There's your effing choices. Have fun. I wonder if CNN will have a contract like they do with the airports. You got the plane and you're blasted with CNN fake news. Like, just give me my bag. Let me get down to the freaking bag carousel. God, CNN. I wonder if CNN's going to have a certified CNN room only. It'll be the closest one. As soon as you walk in the door, it's the closest pod, as they call it. What else do we have? Citizens will scan their wristband through access turnstiles, which looks similar to like a subway station, to gain entry to their residential building, their dorm rooms, and venues, as well as perform tasks such as job check-in, purchase items with credits, check their daily schedule, account for meals, log medicine consumption, and more. This is for the homeless. The homeless, generally speaking, the mass majority are on drugs. They're not going to get a job. They're going to go stand out in the street and panhandle. That's what they do. Only a liberal Democrat can make something up this like up. I'm going to have to try to search for this person's name online, see if I can figure out are they Democrat or Republican. Dorm rooms are similar concepts to college dorm rooms and sleeping rooms and long-distance passenger trains. They're safe, comfortable place to sleep and rest. Tunnels under the city will be used to minimize disruption of citizen life. Deliveries and logistics can be performed without clogging city streets. City workers can quickly get to the job sites. Oh, you mean like cleaning up crap off the street? And infrastructure maintenance and upgrades can be performed without tearing up paved city streets. Citizens live in the dorms, which consist of sleeping rooms and communal bathrooms with private showers. Each building consists of 16 floors, 5 wings per floor, with 40 rooms per wing. That equates to 3,200 rooms per building. As part of his plans for the homeless Mecca, Nason also envisions building underground tunnels by which deliveries can be made and city workers can commute to job sites in order to minimize disruption of citizen life. And when those living in the city are prepared to leave, they'll be provided with job and life skills training along with counseling and therapy. Nason said, although it was unclear if the tree will also be growing magic money trees that fund all these lofty civic goals. It will be a city they'll want to live in, a community they'll want to be a part of, and for those that desire, an opportunity to gain life skills to integrate back into society. What was that last part? And for those that desire, which means none of them, because they like living that homeless life, that's what they do. Those that desire, though, not living that life, they have an opportunity to gain life skills to integrate back into society. Again, what if they don't want to do anything? They just give me my free house and my drugs. Or maybe it won't be, and the whole homeless city vision is just a giant online fundraising scam. Consider this woke, noble mission statement that Nason has proudly penned on his $50,000 GoFundMe campaign so far. A new and unique solution for every chronic homeless adult is coming. For decades, our government has been building small shelters all across America to house our chronic homeless. But at the current placement rate, it will take about 200 years to house them all. It's time to think differently. Instead of building 4,000 more shelters, Citizens Again will build one city catering towards America's entire chronic adult homeless population. It will cost billions less than current efforts, be built in about 11 years, and the homeless will want to live there. And yet, just a few lines more read this. Launching a crowdfunding campaign during the holidays is not ideal, but I have no choice. By not taking a salary for the last few years, I have exhausted all financial means to get this project launched, and I am now many months behind on my mortgage payment and all bills with no cash or credit left. Every donation and clicking the share button truly matters for this project, myself, my family, and eventually for the people I'm trying to help. And eventually for the people I'm trying to help. How appropriate that one man's noble vision for a homeless city is nothing more than a giant online panhandling campaign, one which has so far raised $570 of the $50,000 goal to make Nason's life more palatable. I want to click on this link. Is it just a picture? Because I want to see this. I have got to see. What's his first and last name? Nason. Dwayne Nason. I'm going to type that into Google. Space GoFundMe. Fundraiser by Dwayne Nason. Citizens Again. GoFundMe 5 days ago. Okay, I found it. He's up to $820. He's now up to $820. Real change is coming under business entrepreneur. I'm going to just, I don't know if he's got a Twitter page, or I'm going to go pause this for just a second, see if I can find out a little background. Is this guy a liberal Democrat? Because boy, does it sound like it. Well, I can't really find his social media. There's one LinkedIn page that he's got, and then the site itself, citizensagain.com, and the about page. Company located Folsom, California. Funding: personal savings, credit cards, personal loans, second mortgage, retirement savings, children's college savings, loans from family. Mr. Nason, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Take care.